G'day viewers, we are in game one of the Queensland Regional. I'm joined by Andrew. Andrew's playing runner against Daryl's PE. How you doing, Andrew?
Good, thanks, Alex. Thank you for having me. Yep,
So
this is the final.
straight into turn one, and turn one Astrolabe. You got to be feeling pretty good.
Astrolabe against one of these sort of decks that love to put out lots of remotes is amazing, especially against a deck where I want cards in my hand, and I need a quick setup. You can't waste any time against PE, otherwise they'll get the jump on you and start doing horrible things. Daryl and I played earlier in the rounds, Swiss rounds. We split. My runner beat this PE deck, and his corp beat my. His runner beat me. Sorry. And
So,
yeah.
What's your strategy with this Kate deck against the PE matchup, Andrew?
Okay. Well, first let's talk about my deck there. I guess it's a little bit of a laughing matter. It's 47 cards. So hold back. I felt like I wanted everything. When you just can't cut because you're too, before a big tournament, you want to sort of include a Deus Ex and stuff like that. And Scavenge, I felt, was too important to leave out.
A lot of Kate decks have cut that Deus Ex, but Deus Ex is great in this matchup, I think.
Well, in the earlier Swiss rounds, yes, it pretty much won me the game. So once again, I'll be looking for that as a successful sort of tactic. Daryl's just put out 2 advanced. I think it's a trap. So probably just going to ignore that for now. And there's the SMC. So I really wanted to get that out.
So last click, it's not really worth checking last click, is it? So you'll just... Oh, yep, you do it. There you go, but getting the Deus Ex.
Deus Ex, okay, so I probably... wow, I guess I don't think it's a trap.
Well, I guess you can prevent most of the bad stuff that it can do.
Yeah, well, it's not a snare, so... That could be 2 brain damage, that would be bad.
So, taking out the Ronin.
That's important. That's a good kill. So yeah, Daryl's had a lot of success during the day with this deck. Got a lot of kills, so I know that he will be hunting me. This is a grand final, and I'm sitting opposite Daryl. It's his first, grand final appearance there, and he's just calm. He's got that perfect PE composure, poker face. He just boldly just chucks cards out.
Yeah, Daryl's been playing excellently with this PE deck throughout the league. He managed to take out the Annalee League with this deck. I think in a meta that's mostly trying to beat RP and Near Earth Hub, that a PE player can really profit. And yeah, he's done exactly that.
Yeah, he's done so well, and he plays it so well. And his runner, he took a lot of time to develop those decks. He went through the struggle of, losing a lot of games with them before he changed them and developed them, and now he's just incredible. So good with them, and such a force to be reckoned with now.
There's a couple of remotes on the board now. The hand size looks good. What are you thinking about?
I'm trying to decide whether to play that Blast Creed or not. I always expect one Scorched out of the PE there. But because it's only one, I'm not overly worried about it. So I've taken the tag there. And I'm just Blast Creed and leave it, or just tag. Might just get about it entirely. So I used to struggle against PE. I used to take my time, and then I'd take too much time setting up, and they would just streak ahead, get a few agendas scored, maybe a House of Knives or a Healer Hands or something, and then I'd be too far behind the game. So I know that aggression is required to win this. My testing partner, Suze, taught me over time.
They only need to get to 4 points, because then they can represent a future perfect with 2 advancement counters, and then the game is much more difficult.
Yeah, and the other thing I'm thinking besides aggression is there's 2 cards in this deck that'll destroy me. Pretty much, I'm worried about Kronos Project, if he scores one of those and removes my heap, and Blacklist, behind an ice that can only be broken by something I've chucked out. So, for example, if he put a blacklist behind an archer and my sharpshooter and Atman were in the heap, I couldn't actually get in, and so they'd be game pretty much. So they're the two things I'm watching out for, and I stuffed remote and a scored out Cronus project that would break me. So a fair bit of aggression will be required to stay on top of this. I'm also watching those cards go out into the archives. I know that sometimes P gets a little flooded, so he might be chucking them out. I might be able to sneak one back.
So you're probably thinking about checking that unadvanced remote, I guess. But worried about what you want to.
Well, I just
keep
saw a
in your
snare
hand.
before, so running into one. I've got a clone chip out there, Sexus there, ready to go, so I'm feeling okay. You're feeling on top of things at the moment.
I see the R&D interface. That can be a good card in this match as well. So
Awesome card. I probably won't play it for a little bit yet.
just getting some money and... Ooh, so you've let that unadvanced one go. But I guess if there's nothing serious in that bin, is there? Your Deus Ex is in there though at the moment, so risky.
So he installs over the top of whatever that was. So denying me an astrolabe, and it was a trap. So that was well played.
So this is click. Which click are we on?
First.
First click. Okay.
Psychic Field. That is the sort of card that can change the whole game.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to tax Kate money, but you need to tax her recursion in this matchup. And so if you're able to win this side game for Daryl, then Daryl can wipe off the Deus Ex. That's one more time he can.
Yes, and I have no ownership at the moment, so stacking Deus Ex at this point put me in a terrible position.
Luckily, and keeping that hand.
I rarely win such games.
Yeah.
That's a rare.
So you got your levy in hand.
Maker's Eye, R&D interface. I'm probably going to let Levy go, not at same old things.
Yeah.
He hasn't trashed it. I'm still floating a tag. There we go.
Normally you'd look to levy around halfway, but against PE, I guess the bleed
I can't risk
from the net damage.
Cronus project.
Yeah.
So you've got to levy a little bit sooner.
Yeah, as long as you're checking those unadvanced ones, you can. Yeah, it depends on how the game flows, I guess.
Yes, yeah, it's those turns where one mistake.
Speaking of how the game flows, here's some choices for you.
I haven't get my astrolabe, so I only get it once. He overwrote the Psychic Field, which I left out there. I felt no reason to trash it. Bit of Happy Baby action. One of my favourite cards, especially in a 47 card deck we need to draw so heavily. That is one of the cards I really wanted to get out of the road.
So down to
Such a taxi.
plenty of cards in hand, so you may want to check this last click. It's difficult, but go for it.
And last click
there
wins the
you
game.
go. That's the one we're worried about.
That's huge. That is the one I needed. That could be the play of the day.
You got to be feeling a lot better with that in your scoring area now.
Yeah, you can just sort of relax a bit now. I've got a full hand. I've taken away one of those target cards that I need to keep away from him. And Cerebral Cast. Don't see that too often. What do you take here?
Tag or brain?
It's not a good choice.
He's got
I've
a
got
bit
5
of
cards in
money,
hand.
so you're gonna probably have to bid some money.
If I take a tag, though, he may be able to get rid of my same old thing, which puts Levy out of action. So it's actually a really tough choice, but I don't want a brain damage that changes the whole game.
Yeah, I'd be tempted to take the brain. Ooh, you definitely want to land that, bidding 2.
I'm going to hope that he's going to try and kill me.
I guess making him play the Scorch when you're not going to die.
Yeah. So that's my hand. I only have 4 cards in hand, so no hand left. He's got 1 click remaining.
If he plays a neural, he can wipe that dais. Would be good. He does.
There it is. Yeah.
So that, pretty good play for Daryl.
Awesome.
Clone chip still on the board, plenty of cash, but letting
moments
out
like
in the
this.
bin.
Same old thing still there. The card that I need to play.
Same old thing.
Yeah.
Perfect timing, really. You get full on value for this.
Yeah, I draw a 5. That's another big play. But yeah, getting rid of that Kronos project. Just tell the turning point there. I haven't even raised a piece of ice yet. You've been playing.
Just a note here with the clone chip still on the board, a good play is to use that just before you levy. You can be able to chew it after.
Absolutely, I could have got the Deus Ex before shuffling it back in. But, that's actually a mistake on my part, because I would have put the clone chip back in the deck and kept the Deus Ex out. Yeah, good point, Alex. Thank you.
Probably a little rattled about just almost getting killed by those dodge of damage you just ate.
Yeah, I'm still playing fast. I'm still playing like it's Swiss, and trying to beat the clock when we've actually got in these finals unlimited time. So if you ever find yourself in this spot, it's okay to slow down.
Looks like you're okay. Your baby's come through with the self-modifying code, so yeah, it all worked out.
And I floated the tag. The baby's about to die. Surely. Yeah, that seems like a solid play. He doesn't want me gaining much value from the draws that I have to make anyways. He wants me to play money cards to keep my economy going rather than just passively drawing and making money. So where do we go from here? How's Daryl going to win this? What mistake do I need to make?
Well, it's tough now, I think. You're on 3, but you just levied, so the threat of milling you isn't that strong. But
I'm putting down Cortex Lock Protection more because I want to save the SMC for Deus Ex. I don't need a lady that much out. I don't feel like it's a solid play, but I do want to limit the amount of CPU I have free so that I can save the SMC for Deus Ex. And I'm a little skittish ditching the tag now after floating up to so long.
I guess with the Scorch already played, are you worried about another Scorch potentially?
No, I didn't actually expect the first one because I thought I'd counted the influence. Eli's, Blacklist, Jackson, and an Archer. So I'd seen a fair chunk of influence, and I thought, oh, he couldn't have 2. But then I began to think he may not have even had that. Cerebral cast combos so well. Such a terrible choice.
Yeah, it'd be lovely if you could land a cerebral cast and just tighten the game up a bit here.
I'm just checking the archive there to make sure, no agendas were snuck out. I think it's just the card that he replaced. So it's time to start putting some pressure on. I want to start seeing cards off R&D. And it's only a Gura. So 2 to break. Wasn't the Cortex Lock I was worried about. Taking action before access though, which you've got to. You've got to use your windows there to get the Deus Ex out before you see the cards. Really important there. One mistake like that. There's a new remote out there too, which I'm sort of watching.
Score the Gila Hands, and
yeah. So it's gonna be one of those games.
It is a bit of a grind.
You should just. So I've got a new plastic. You play the plastic?
Probably wouldn't at this point.
I do want to check it.
Ooh. Didn't see that coming.
3 damage.
Yeah, attack that.
Yeah, I'm too scared of cerebral cast now that I won't take too much damage. I want to keep that hand size up.
So 5 points and
Yep.
clone
Just
chip on the
keeping that
board.
thing.
So still looking okay.
Yep. Yeah. Without a Chronos Project or that blacklist combo, I feel okay at the moment.
And
Another problem ice besides Archer for me to get to a blacklist would be something like a Susan.
yeah,
That really high strength sentry and the run. It's a real problem. It's a real weakness of my deck.
forcing out that Atman on a high number it costs you a lot of money. But I think
Very
Daryl's really just got to try and keep taxing out those clone chips and give himself a chance at doing meaningful net damage. But now double clone chip, it's very difficult.
Yeah, the rolls on now. Up to 5 points. So I'm just hunting another Fetal. They often can't hit the table, as quickly. Obviously, Daryl doesn't want to just chuck one out now. He's probably more likely to play a 1-pointer. So they could be in HQ, just crowding a little bit. I haven't checked HQ yet this game.
Click. 1, 2, 3. 5, 9.
Yeah, it's tough to say because HQ they do love to keep their snares in there, but equally the agenda density can be more rewarding in there as well. So yeah.
That's just a gentle setup turn. I'm just making sure I've got the mimic now for that Kaminu.
Probably just shutting off different lines Daryl can take against you now.
Well, Kaminu would be another tough one. I don't want to waste a Deus Ex on it, so I really need an answer to that. Or Kamainu, sorry.
I
Right.
believe it's pronounced kimono or
What?
katsudo. I don't know.
Katsudo.
Maybe some of our Japanese speaking listeners can.
There's always arguments about the pronunciation. Oh, 3 advanced.
Triple advance.
It's a motion.
With a motion.
So another card I'd be worried about at times like this would be Cerebral Override. It's a classic motion card. Is Daryl bluffing an agenda? I mean, he's getting desperate, or is it 3 brain damage? Hey, Stick of the Devil.
Yeah.
Had to be there somewhere. 4 to break. And then 2 for the Yugura. Definitely don't want Yugura to trigger.
Sees the June bug. That's nice.
Bug.
Lovely to get that out of the way for 0.
Yes, Perfect providing an answer. Just checking the archives. Make sure nothing snuck past. No freebies. Just listening. So he overrode a snare earlier, which is good now. I know there's 2 in there.
Draw.
Yep, not going to risk it. Just going to ignore the couple of bad cards. I'm in a good position, so it seems like a big risk. There you go, Sharpshooter.
How many Ronins are in the bin at the moment? Is there just 1?
He hasn't used a Jackson, so I trashed one at the very start of the game, so there could be 2.
But yeah, double Ronin still doesn't kill you, as you can still clone ship again as you try to get the Ronins fired. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Still sitting on 5 points, so I'm just going to put a little pressure on it. Chasing that agenda in the hand. I feel that they're there. My instincts are saying that they've got to be... He can't just play them out on the table whenever he wants. So hopefully they're... I've checked the archives, so hopefully they're crowding his hand a little bit. Sorcery will cast, which confirms my earlier fears. But yeah,
going for the RDI. Now trying to close it.
close it out. Yeah, close the game out. The longer it goes, the more chance he has to sneak out more agendas, or put out a nasty trap that'll turn this game around. He's low on credits. Really want to force it.
Astrolabe just
Got
really
the remote
doing
going
lots
out.
of work in this game.
Alright, so we're going to go check that.
Wow, Archer.
That is a problem ice.
So there goes
But
one of your clone
sharpshooter
chips.
is in the bin, yes. You have to sharpshooter.
How much money have you got? Did you think about Upman 6 at all? Mm.
Probably didn't. I think I didn't want to have to take the time to reset up my economy.
Yeah.
Sharpshooter's in there specifically for Archer.
Ooh, there's a score.
And for the winning card, that is not it. That is the card I am after, though.
Nice one to
I
try.
have to kill that. That is a must kill. So there goes the Archer and the Blacklist. There's another combo I was really worried about. Gone. Oh, you know, revealed.
So we're on the third click, checking the remote.
So this is a Jackson Bullocks.
Yep.
So as soon as the other player picks up there, I can actually usually tell what's going to happen. Daryl, bring your what are the big play cards?
So no agenda's shuffling back, it's just...
From on 6 now, the game's in a good position. Daryl's gone back down to 0, so just got to make no mistakes. So I'm trying to flush out the hand again. Try and hit that one I'm after. Still think they're there. And triple cast again.
Yeah, you gotta like the chances, but...
Well, it's a high agenda deck. They've got to be somewhere. I saw 2 cards off the top there.
If you're getting a free look, well, you can't complain.
Well, I can't get through Archer. So he's basically redirecting me to end, which means I'm going to have to check all the notes. It's not a great decision. Bringing for 3, so he's carrying up his traps. And yeah, I think despite Daryl, first sort of finals appearance, is just so calm there. I'm such a great player and just one of those players in Brisbane to watch.
Yeah.
In our Queensland meta there, just one of those people that so exciting to watch them play and
It's a big
see
thing
what
with
crazy
PE as
things they come
well.
up with.
You really learn to
Yeah.
control your body language when you learn PE. I think I'd recommend it to anyone, just for a few games. Learn both sides of this matchup.
Yeah, it requires a lot of discipline. So he's advanced twice. I usually think that's trap, but
Lots of cards in hand. Deus
I'm
online.
thinking, this is a big choice. Do you check that remote? Oh,
First click, you won't. Yeah.
rain damage could turn the game around. Is there anything in my hand I need? It's a big thinking now. I'm really taking my time. All or nothing. Well, not quite. I don't have any clone chips left.
Almost went with it, does it?
It's doing
And,
it.
wow. That's a fun
that
one.
goes off.
That's Andrew,
Tension.
regional champion. How do you feel at this moment? Can you remember? What's this relief?
You just create so much tension when you play it. It's just, yeah. I'm very lucky that I had a lot of experience against PE, with some of my regular, testing partners. So I sort of had an idea of what I wanted to do. And Daryl and I had played early in Swiss, so there weren't too many surprises.
Yeah, well, congratulations. That's really convincing work there in the final to just keep calm and grind it out. Well done.
Grind it out. That's what you got to do. Don't panic, and let them get away with too much. They want to put the pressure on.
And well done to Daryl as well. An excellent performance.
Incredible, so good. Really look forward to seeing what he comes up with next.
Yeah.
It's so good. So really exciting to see what he's going to come up with.
So, yeah, thanks for watching. That was our regional finals. Alex and Andrew signing off.
Yep. Thank you very much. Bye bye.